you said that coding is the, sorry, repeat yourself again.
I said that coding is the act of typing in some instructions to the computer for it to perform a specific function.
Okay. So coding is the act of writing some instructions to the computer for it to perform some instructions. So Osazere, yes, what is coding?
I'll say coding is the step-by-step command given to a computer to perform some tasks.
Okay. So coding is a step-by-step commands that is given to the computer to perform some tasks. Okay. So when we talk about coding, coding I'll say is a process of writing set of instructions for the computer to execute. Maybe in the next class I'll love you guys to come with maybe a book or something like that. So for this February, although the program due to the feedback we got will be mostly block. Then, since we are having audience for text programming, that's HTML, CSS, and the likes, we'll see how to document that too. So, we'll talk about coding. I said coding is a process of writing set of instructions for the computer to execute. So, coding has different types. We have the block coding and also the text coding. So I'll say coding is synonymous to saying programming. But this time around, programming, you're very specific using programming languages. Did you understand that? So when we
Yes,
talk about
ma.
programming, programming is the process of writing set of instructions using a programming or using different programming languages for the computer to execute for you. Okay. So for this class, today's class, I'll be doing an introduction of coding and the softwares we'll be using. So for the yes, I just went to something. Okay, so let's look at the benefits of coding. So benefits of coding, one of them is that it gives you the ability to think differently. Coding gives you the ability to think differently. Also, it helps you, encourages you to work as a team. And since it encourages you to work as a team, it makes mathematics fun. So you can see mathematics being applied in coding. Take, for instance, you want to do a website and you want to do a background image that will cover everywhere. So how will you achieve that? So how will that background image cover everywhere? You now start playing with width. That's where you look at plane shapes. What plane shape is that? Is that a rectangle? Okay, we'll be talking about length and width. Okay, if the width will be this. Okay, if I add more, will it expand? If I reduce, will it? If I minus the numbers, will it? So that's where mathematics becomes fun in coding. Also, it gives you more career opportunities. And these days we have, if you can look at Swala now, Swala started earning right from his SS2. He started being paid right from his SS2. He gets money for himself. He bought his things, started arranging himself. He's the one responsible for his data subscription. He's the one in charge of some of the bills for himself. So he's fully in charge of himself. So what he's just waiting for is to maybe finish WAEC and now join the company full time, regardless of your age. That's what coding does for you. So there is no other sector that someone who is not up to 18 will just get into and start working like that. It's difficult for you to see if you've not gotten WAEC, which is your first criteria You've not finished. So no, no, we'll not employ you. No, coding um supersedes that. So you get to see people being on paid role for coding. So that's just about that. So you have a large network. You have a large network. Like him, he's been opportune to network with some top programmers in River State and also outside River State. So he's doing fine. So you can do better. Although it started very early, far back in JSS3. So although we have participants who are even in primary school, the earlier the better. So those are some of the benefits you gain in coding. So for today, I'll be introducing you to the software I'll be using for blocks. So the software, someone just joined us. Sotie, did I pronounce it right? Or Pur, what was? Okay, let me just pronounce that one. Sotie, please unmute your mic. Introduce yourself by telling us your name and your class. Yes, you're listening. You're welcome. You're just joining
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, I'd like you
My
to.
name,
Yeah, just turn on your camera. Let's just see your beautiful face and you turn it off. This is more of introduction. You're listening. You can go ahead. You can go ahead with the audio. Continue. Please go ahead. We are listening. Introduce yourself. If your video is not working, continue. Okay. The person just left. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen? If you can see it, let
No,
me know.
ma'am.
You're not
We
seeing it?
can't see.
Okay, let me stop sharing and do it again.
Okay, we can see it now.
I just disabled it. Just hold on. I just disabled it. So let me present it again. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So let me just start out with this. So with time would move to text. So we'll talk about Scratch. Scratch is a block-based free software. Do you have a book or something?
I'm currently on Scratch on my laptop right now.
Okay, okay. So we'll talk about Scratch. Scratch, I said, is a free block-based software that is used to create animations, games, and stories. Scratch is a free block-based software that is used to create animations, games, and stories. Okay, so these animations, you watch cartoons, you see cartoons. Those are 3D animations. Like for this particular software, you can actually make a 2D animation. That's 2 dimension. You can make a 2 dimension, and you'll be fine with it. So let me explain. Please kindly mute your mic. Let me explain the software interface. So if you look at this software now, you see, can you see the sky? I hope you can still see the screen. So you
Yes.
see code blocks, different colors. So this code palettes, call them code palettes, having different colors. Also, these are the code blocks. This other one, the round circles are the color palettes. Then these ones are the code blocks. Then here is your work area, while this is the stage. And here is where you find your sprite. This is where you choose your sprite. And this is where you choose your backdrop. Okay. So take for instance that you want to choose a backdrop or you want to choose a sprite. Let me start. The first circle by your right is for sprite, so choose sprite. So I'm waiting for it. So these are your sprite lists. You have different lists. So this is all for all of them. So if you want for animals, maybe you're specific, you don't want to start scrolling down, up and down, you can click on animals, you see different sprites. So maybe if you want for people, for human beings, sprites are the characters you interact with in Scratch. So it's not the sprite that you drink. Oh, I hope you know that. It's the same spelling, but different meaning this time around. So you want fantasy, okay, dance, characters that can dance, music, musical instruments, also sports, food, fashion, and letters. So for today's class, I'll give you a very simple task. So let me choose. Are you with your systems there?
Yes, ma.
Okay, let me come back to see the people on the call. Okay, so Ismail, you have your system, right?
Yes, ma.
Um, Osaze, do you have your system there?
No.
Okay, but you have a system, a
Yes.
laptop. Okay,
Yeah.
so after now you practice it, right?
Yeah.
So Sotie, yeah. Do you have a system with you? Just unmute your mic and speak.
Alhamdulillah.
Do you have a system with you? Person seems not to be online. Okay. So let's continue. So take for instance that I want to write a welcome unit like today. Today is a welcome day for us, right? Uh-huh. So let's do a very simple task to do a welcome unit using letters. So this first circle is where we'll choose from. You click on letters. So you scroll down here. You choose the alphabets. I want to type welcome to Technoid coders. So I don't want this particular sprite. So you click on this waste bin icon. Okay. So I'll choose another letter. Who is joining with his or her system there? Is anybody joining with his or her system? Ismail, are you joining with your system?
Yes, I'm currently doing what you are doing now too.
Okay, what I mean is if you're using your laptop, whether you use your laptop to join this class.
No, I'm joining with my phone.
Okay, okay. So I just want to type welcome. And now I said the students should help us do this. So I would like to know Sotier's level so that I know if I'm too fast or I should slow down a bit. Yes, Ismail, you raise your hand.
Yes, I'm having problem with writing the letter.
Okay, okay, thank you. So Sotier,
Yes, ma.
speak to us. Speak to us. What's your name?
My name is Soti.
Okay, what class are you?
Hello, ma. I'm currently
Yeah, what class are you? Oh, I've lost it. I can't hear you. Your line is breaking. Sorry, what class are you? Can you repeat yourself again? What class are you? Sotier? Okay, maybe we'll get back to you. Okay. Now, Ismail said you're finding this.
three class.
You say what class are you?
I'm currently in SS3 class.
Oh, okay. So do you have knowledge of coding before now?
SS3.
Do you have
No,
knowledge of do you have thank you, I've heard that. Do you have knowledge of coding?
no, I don't. This is my first time joining out of curiosity.
Okay, okay. So that was why I asked so that I will know how to carry you along. And we have some persons who have basic knowledge, so would see how to marry the both experience, beginners, intermediates together. So we'll be starting out with this software on Scratch. So, Ismail, you said something that you don't know how to figure out moving the letters, right? So,
I'm
but
sorry, I've actually figured out. Thank you so much.
oh,
I've already
oh,
doing it.
okay. So please, I would advise that next time you come, maybe with your system, as I'm doing it, you're trying to do it. If not, when you leave after now, that's why live class is preferable. When you leave, you may be battling with some simple things that would have done. So let me choose a sprite. Another one. This is where you choose the first circle. If you're looking for letters like we're doing, so you click on it. Once you click on it, it may appear anywhere. So you left click and you drag it. You try to arrange it. So I can actually do a shortcut here. I want E again. So I'll right click, duplicate, and it will appear. So if I say welcome to, that's T. Welcome to, Okay, let me do something. So let me choose a backdrop so that I'll be very sure of my arrangement. So I want to use the second circle now, this circle here, to choose a backdrop. Although this video will be uploaded on the Google Classroom. Okay. Okay, let me use this. Okay. So let me move these things up. I forgot that should have been the first thing. So I'll not do a double job. I hope you're still seeing my screen. Have you chosen your backdrop?
So yes, I have. I chose the first one. Is it necessary to change what you are using, or I can just
No,
leave it?
no, no. You can just explore at your
Okay.
own convenient time. So welcome to Technoid Coders. Okay. I can just say welcome to Technoid. I right click, duplicate. Since I have it here already, instead of me going back, are you seeing what I'm doing?
Yes.
Instead of me to go back. So which letter has not been here? H. Okay. Okay. P. So you can actually reduce the size of this image too. You can come to size here. If I should reduce it to maybe 90, you press enter. You see it's smaller than the rest. So in case your letters are much, so you can reduce the size so that you have space. Okay. So the next letter is what? N. I'll give people a simple task for you to do it for me. Okay. I'm coming. Let me check out those persons who want to join. Okay. Okay, Prince Light, you're welcome. So you
Thank you.
okay. Just meet yourself. Later on, we'll get to know you better. We are a bit far. So
All
although
right,
the
my
video will be uploaded. So the next letter is D. Okay. Technoid coders. I'll duplicate again. So I'll go to D, duplicate again. So this E, I should duplicate. Go to R. So you can see that with this, if you've not used this software before, you just learn how to drag and you drop. Okay. So welcome to Technoid Coders. So you can see that with this, you can achieve a lot, right? So today was just an introduction of the software. Okay. So those persons using their system, have you have you reached here? Yes, the persons using their system, have you reached here?
Yes.
Okay. I saw your hand up.
I wanted to ask how I didn't quite get how you minimize the letter.
The letters. Okay,
Yes.
to reduce the size of the letter,
Yes.
you click on size. Look at it.
Okay.
So once you backspace, you put the number. So the maximums, it doesn't really have maximum, but the standard one is 100. So if you want to reduce it to 90, want to increase it to 1000 or so.
Okay, ma. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So um someone just joined us and left. Okay, maybe it could be next one. Okay, so should I continue?
Yes, ma.
So for us to be very sure of what we've done, okay, you need to save it. You need to save the work. Please kindly mute yourself. So for you to save, you go to file, you click on file, you see save to your computer. You click on save to your computer. You see a box will appear. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma.
Okay, you can see the screen that is showing for me to save, right? Can you see that? I want to be sure. Hello? Can you see the screen?
Yes. I can't see the screen.
So what no what's the part I'm asking if you've seen where I'm saving my project.
Where I didn't see that.
You'd see documents. Can you see my mouse moving?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So that's what I want to be sure of. So the next thing is that you choose where you want to save it. You choose where you want to save it. So where do you want to save it? Like me, I've created so many things. So you need to be sure if it is your document, you tap on this before you save. So I have some even folders. So I'll click on save. If not, if you don't do that, you find it very difficult to know where your file is. You find it very difficult to know where your file is. So yes, the person there, have you animated? Sorry, have you saved your work?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So once you're done, it let me know.
Okay, ma. I've saved it.
Okay. So so the next thing I want to do now is to make the letter spin a bit. So click on W so that let's click on W. So what will be our first decision? This will be for our next class. When the flag is clicked, so we'll ask ourselves, I just want to go a bit ahead. So you go to looks, just follow the colors to clear graphics effects if there was any. Then we'll choose another sequence of saying when this sprite is clicked. Or most times I don't like this. Let me work with this. Okay, let me do this. I'll be able to show you something. So it should change its color. Change its color by 25 and play a whooping sound for me. Okay, let me choose any sound. And make it repeat. All these blocks, I will tell you what they do. So I'll tell you what they do. And done. For today's class, you're just learning how to drag and drop. So if I should touch this now, okay. Okay. So you can see that I've just changed the color a bit, right? So whenever you do something new, remember to save it, please.
Okay.
So if you still want to maintain that same name, I could remember I said, you will try to remember the name and you save. This one doesn't save automatically. So it will, if you save it before, it will ask you, do you want to repeat it? You say yes. Okay. So I will give you this task. So if you want to choose sounds that are not the meow sound, you can click here, this sound tab here, and you go down to this left circle here. You click on it, you see so many sound effects. So if you want to test it, you don't need to click it. You just hover your mouse here. So if you like this, you put. So after you finish putting that, you go back to code. Then you now come here, click on the sound, previous sound here, and choose it. So if I should do something like this. So we've gotten back to what we did, right? So I'll give you a task. Although this manual will be shared on the group there, I will give you a task for you to do this. My task will be, you see the same code you put here? You should put it inside all of these letters, one by one, till the end. So what you need to do is to come here. Let me see whether I can do a shortcut. So let me check. So if I want to copy a code, I'll just drag it, go to the alphabet I want. You see the alphabet shake his head, telling you that it has received something. You need to be very sure that it has received it. So if you go, you see the two of them there. Okay, you only copy the last one. So only copy the last one. So this section of this code, put it in all of this. So in our next class, I'll tell you what this green flag means. So that will be our next class. I'm looking at our next class being Monday. Is it fine for us? Okay, maybe on the group. How many of us are on the group?
I'm on the group.
I'm on the group.
Okay, okay. So um we have some of us on the group. So will Monday be fine for us?
By what
Monday,
time?
let's say by maybe 5:30 p.m.
No, no, no. It won't be fine.
Okay. So do you prefer weekend classes or how?
Yes, I prefer weekend classes. Saturday, actually.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, you prefer Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So don't worry, you'll get feedback either through your parents or yourself if you're on the group. Yes, Ismail, I can see your hand raised up.
Sorry, that was a mistake.
Okay. So I hope you've learned one or two today.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Okay. So Osaze, I hope you'd practice this.
Yes, I'll practice.
So are you people on the Google Classroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because this video will be posted there. Is recorded, so it will be posted there for you to watch. So in case if you've forgotten, so once it's there for you to watch, you can go ahead to watch the video and see maybe where you forgot. You now know where to stop and where to start again. Also, tax. I'll give you the tax. You see tax there. Your first tax is to make all of them change and have those sound effects, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll prepare that you do it before our next class. So promise me that you'll be able to do it before our next class.
I will.
Okay.
Are we going to submit?
Yes, you
How?
submit it there. Um. Okay. Just have a screenshot. Make a screenshot and attach it. You see when I'll post the place for assignment. You see assignments. I don't. Okay. Let me see if I can briefly open that. Okay, just hold on. Let me open my Chrome. Okay, just hold on. Let's just wait. I'm just trying to open my Chrome that will share with you how the Google Classroom looks like. Just hold on. Okay. So let me present my screen again. So like I'm using a system. I'll come here to Google Apps. So I'll click on Google Classroom. Or if you're using a mobile device, you should download Classroom, Google Classroom from that's the icon on your Play Store or on your iOS. So you'd see it open like this. So I have Technoid coders. So I have so many classrooms. So you see this open. Okay. So the course content is already here. So if I should post any assignment, you come here, you see stream, the first one, you see classroom. So this is where I'll share your tasks. So before the end of today, hopefully, if there's network and I have my battery, I'll upload this video and share it here. So that's where I'll create the tags. I'll also upload PDF. So you just come to classwork here. If it is a PDF like this one, you just go click it. This is the course content. So once you click on it, it will open for you to see. This is the course content. So this is the curriculum of what you've been learning. So you later on you can come down here and read it. So today's class was text display, which we've done. So the next one will be events. So you can study it and wait. You can study it and wait for us. So that before the next class, you are aware of. That's why I had to post this. You're aware of what we do. Okay. So did you get that?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So that's all about that. So that's where I'll post your assignments. So all you need to do is to beneath the just like you have class comments now, you have a place where you click to submit your assignment. You see it like this, either to attach to, there's a place where you can attach. So you just click on attach. So once you just click on the attach, you'd see how to attach the picture or something. Or if you can't attach it to, fine, there's no problem. We'll come to class. I'll see your work and I'll give you your grade. Your grades will be found here. For now, there are no assignments, so we don't have any grade here. So,
Okay, ma.
yes. So once I upload your classwork for you to do, these are the people. How many people have joined here? About 9 students. Okay. 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 So once you join here, you'd have the opportunity to say it. Okay. So, any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you clearly understood what was taught today.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, in the absence of any question, although our class time was allocated to be what do they call it? Um, that's 5 to 7. So, but since we finished our tasks for today, I'd not like to keep you so long. Don't like keeping people for long when it comes to online meetings because you have some time to prepare for church tomorrow and also to do some other tasks. Okay, just hold on.
Okay. Thanks so much for today. I really appreciate your efforts.
Indeed. So if you have other friends who are interested in joining, we are just a class away. You can join us. So this program will be running from today and the other days that we'll choose on the group. So I'll drop a poll on the group for you to choose. You choose the convenient days and we'll do it by voting. So you click on what works for you. So majority carries the vote. So that's how it will be. Majority of us will now be the ones to um, decide the day. Okay. So in the absence of any question, how many of you are on social media?
Me?
Oh, Ismail.
Yes.
So you can follow us at Ini-Technoid Services
Okay,
for
ma.
more information. You can follow us there. You can like our page, also our YouTube page, and the rest. So I'd like to say thank you for watching this presentation. Most of my parents, most of my students call me Technoid Coach. And coincidentally, my name is Ineobong Amos. Some of them have turned it to say Amos Ineobong in bracket AI. So you can reach out, send us an email. Also go to our website to know more about us. Or to physically locate us is at 80 Query Road, Mile 2, Port Harcourt. So in the absence of anything, I'd like to say thank you. So if you have younger ones too, just hold on. So if you have younger ones too, they can actually join us and join us to learn together. And that's how our community keeps growing until we'll be able to get across Africa, because physically we have large audience, both in all the schools. We are catering for over 1,000 students. If we want to go by school, calculate all of them together. But this time around, we want to go outside our network to also meet across some other students on the streets. Then the only way we can be able to cover that is to go online. So if you have your friends, you can tell them, there's a coding club online that is going on. It's free. If they have something to practice with, if they have a device, fine, to practice with. So they can join us. So once you see the days of that our classes will hold, you can also share it to them. Share the link of the class to them, Google Classroom, and also the link of the meetings. So thank you very much. So I'd like to say bye, good night, till next week.
Okay, bye, ma. Thanks for today. May
Yeah,
God bless your endeavors.
yeah, God bless you. Amen. God bless you too. Thank you for your audience. Today's class was very fine. No network hitches, although some people are currently experiencing network hitches, joining off and on. So thank you very much. So the video of this class will be sent on the group. Sorry, will be sent on the Google Classroom for everybody to watch. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.